Good afternoon, welcome to Turbo Tortise Tech. If you're new here, my name is RYZEN from KFZ, and today is Don't Be Wack Wednesday, where I go through the Evetech specials and I give you my top 10 picks. Starting off with some honorable mentions, the new Icon range has launched, the new headset range from Icon has launched on Evetech, and they're actually pretty damn promising. I have been given the entire set, and those reviews will be coming out in 3 parts later in the week, so I'll do the USBs together and the console platform crossover ones together, etc. And one of the ones that I've been testing is or messing around with a bit is this wireless job. Sorry, I know my camera is doing a weird thing to it, but yeah, as you can see, I do have them on hand, so we'll be messing around with those and I'll be giving you my review notes on that. Moving on to the second honorable mention before we get into the top 10, there is another clearance sale going on, and some of these items are going to feature in that a little bit later on in the program. So do have a look at these peripherals and some pretty cool Thrustmaster stuff. So if you're looking to get racing or into some flying or something to that effect, and even looking at upgrading your monitor, then there are some nice tasty flavors over here. But starting off at number 10, I've got to throw in the F710 wireless here, just because they dropped the price even further. Normally it's about $5.99, now it's $4.99, and this is a PlayStation replica, except that it picks up as an Xbox controller. So you get the Xbox layout effectively in-game, but with the PlayStation layout on the controller, which some people prefer. I personally do like the Xbox controller. I don't have an issue with this, obviously, because it's just that good. The good old PlayStation setup, right? And full trigger setup, proper L1 and R3 as well. If you're looking for those still to this day, they're actually right here underneath the thumb triggers. I know a lot of us got very confused as children. I was one of those very confused children, but no longer, and this is a really easy, unconfusing sale for me because it's coming with a 2-year local warranty. It is 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and the range on this should be pretty damn good. You should be able to sit on your couch if you're gaming on your TV or streaming to your TV, then you'll have no problems sitting and gaming wirelessly with this. At number 9 is the very chair I'm sitting on right now. It's the Arozzi Torretta family. Every time I see Torretta, I think of Torretta. And I just see Fast and Furious because it's a racing chair. My mind makes very ambiguous leaps, but I have to say, for this chair, it is pretty damn good quality. It's definitely worth the money. You're going to be looking at it's actually a 110. It's not a 100, which is quite nice. So it does go a little bit higher than that. But if you're a broader gentleman, as you can see behind me, the wings and stuff on this are super nice and wide, and it is quite comfortable. It's got really good lumbar support, and one of the nicer touches are the dual axle wheels, so that it moves around just that much easier. Overall, at 3,999, being a 26 kilogram behemoth, this is one of the heaviest chairs I've ever built. Most of them are like 22 to 24. It was noticeably heavier, the metal and stuff. I did a really long review. It's like 25-minute review. It's pretty good. There are some good jokes. I'll go watch it. The review itself is not a joke. Don't be like that. You're supposed to be my homies. Anyway, 3,999, number 9. Let's move on to number 8. At number 8, I've thrown in the TP-Link Archer Series AX1500. I've got the AC1900. I'm absolutely thrilled with it. My performance has been fantastic. I do better this thing. I can casually transfer 700 gigs a month with all the software updates and stuff that I need to do. So it handles, and the interface is significantly improved. Before, it was looking like something out of Windows XP, even earlier, like Windows 2000, which is not the best Windows variant ever made, and that was not the best interface ever made. But now it's like right up there. It's a lot better than it used to be, and they now have an app that you can use on your phone as well. I like it. I think at the price, it's pretty damn good, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe these do come with a 2-year local warranty. At number 7, I've thrown in this 240mm once again. Really good bang for buck. Price versus performance is absolutely phenomenal. If you've already got some Gamdias products, or if you've already got a fan kit, then it can use that exact same fan kit controller as well, which is quite nice. Does look really nice in the case. I've only had to replace the fans on mine in over 2 years now, so with a 1-year warranty, that's really just covering your fans, which are moving parts anyway. The main thing is you want that pump to survive, because that's going to dictate whether your cooler survives or not, because we can replace fans aren't too expensive, but the actual pump and radiator, the pricey parts, they do last, and it's up to a 200 watt TDP rating. I would say it's, I mean, on 135 watt processors with this, I've barely broken 70 degrees, and in gaming you're gonna look at like mid 50s to low 60s, so it's pretty good. And it does come with the AOLS box, so if you don't have RGB headers or addressable RGB head on your board, then you will be able to use the built-in controller, which has a significant amount of functions. And there is a review up on T3's channel if you want to have a look at that. Now at number 6, I've thrown in this Thrustmaster Pro controller. Reason being is, as you can see, it's got interchangeable like areas, so you can put what you want where you want. So if you're more of an Xbox guy and you want to have your thumbstick up at the top, you can. There's like a myriad of options for this thing, and there's a full accessory list available on Evetech. But just even with a base controller, I mean, you can switch out the positions of these buttons at your leisure by the looks of things, and it's got interchangeable triggers and cables and all kinds of things you can do to it, which is pretty cool. I think it's probably not the cheapest at 2.5, but a customizable, fully customizable controlling platform like that at 2.5 is pretty decent. Moving into the top half at number 5, I put the Hermes E3. Your boy has done a review, so if you want to be able to check that out, then it's just a click away on the page. There we go. $7.99 with a year warranty. It's a really good bang for buck, like a really good cheap mechanical keyboard. It comes with really good mechanical switches as well. They are can't remember the brand name, but it's the one right under Gatorin. So generally it's Cherry MX, Gatorin, and then this other brand that they had in there, I remember being pretty damn good key. The backlighting isn't the brightest I've ever seen, but it is quite pretty, and these kind of pictures and stuff do justice. But if you need more, once again, your boy's got a review right there for you. At number 4, it's a Razer Blackwidow, beating out the Hermes E3 because it's a Razer and it's got a 2-year local warranty and it's $1,499. So your guaranteed cost of ownership here is less than 750 Rand per year, just under that actually. And these green switches are pretty damn good. I used them in the Huntsman Elite Mini and I was very, very pleased with the result of them. The backlighting on this is absolutely fantastic. The overall build quality of these Blackwidows is absolutely fantastic. The new version of these keyboards, which have a couple of small upgrades of this, are like 3,000 Rand. So it's like half price. Get it while stocks last. At number 3, it's our last number 1 of the week. It's the DELL 27-inch G-Sync 1080p, 144Hz. Did I say G-Sync? Yes, I did. And it's got FreeSync Premium, so you can have either or. So if you upgrade in the future, then you'll have G-Sync. And if you go for an RX 6800, for instance, then you can use the FreeSync Premium. It has the best of both worlds with a 3-year local warranty at $4,500. This is like the most unbelievable gaming monitor price I've ever seen. Yes, 1080p is going to be a little bit grainy on 27-inch for sure, but it's still going to be like a lot better than anything else at this price point. That much I can guarantee you. There are 24 144s at this price, but just having that extra real estate is absolutely invaluable because it's just physically bigger, so you can just physically see more. Full periscope neck, nice curve to set up, really nice elegant sort of finish, not too overstated, so if you wanted to use this in a work or play environment, it's all around a solid pick. At number 2, it's this here Intel upgrade kit. It's a pretty damn good time to buy upgrade kits. I really like this B460H, especially if you're not going to be doing any overclocking. If you're not interested in overclocking, then this is a really good platform for you. It's got a fantastic sound card, M.2 cooling, nice supported slot. It's a rock board. Rock boards are just pretty much the best all around in the world, and as far as I'm concerned. And this 10700F, if you're noticing, it's an 8-core with a 65 watt TDP. Okay, it doesn't get anywhere near to that. I don't know where they got that TDP number from because I've actually tested these, and it's more like a 90 watt processor. That's what's going to chow if you want to get to that 4.8 gigahertz turbo. So it would cool it pretty decently. If you can get yourself like a 120mm air cooler, or preferably that 240 that I showed you earlier, and you put it on this, then you're going to have a really good time. And something else that's nice is this Clev kit's about 1,900 Rand for this 2x8 gig 3200 megahertz kit. And dual channel is going to give you a 5 to 10% general performance uplift in gaming, and it's the 3200 CL16. So yeah, the combination of these 3 components is just really solid right now. And then everything comes with a 3-year warranty, just under 10 grand. You're not going to be bottlenecked pretty much on anything. I would say the only thing that will bottleneck is a 3090, but that bottlenecks literally every single CPU on the market right now. So Yeah, if you're not aiming for a 3090, which costs like 30-40k, then this will be a backbone for literally any GPU, other GPU you could put onto it. And at number 1, I've put in this upgrade kit. Why? Because this 3600 is a 6-core 12 thread. It's a very, very capable 6-core 12 thread and scores like 1500 Cinebench. It's on R15 compared to most of the other 6 cores I've tested, range between like 1100 and maybe 1300. This is head and shoulders above the rest, and as far as gaming goes, the 3600 is absolutely fantastic. I would suggest you get better RAM in the future, but this sets you up with a really nice upgrading platform. The MSI motherboard has more than enough power phasing to support the bigger CPUs. It's even got an extra, as you can see, at the top 4 pin, so this is going to be able to run like a 3950X, which I'm actually running off of 10 phases right now on my motherboard. It's got a pretty damn good looking sound card as well, lots of capacitors, nicely isolated as per usual, good like PCI Express setup, dual M.2 support as well. No heatsink, would have been nice maybe to have on the motherboard, but all around the motherboard spec is pretty solid, and the CPU spec as well. Literally the only thing you'll need to upgrade in the future is going to be the RAM, but it's 6,300 Rand. You're literally getting that RAM stick basically for free. Everything is then backed by a 3-year warranty, so your guaranteed cost of ownership is about 2,000 Rand per year. That is super solid. Like I said, only thing you're going to need to upgrade here is probably going to be your RAM. This motherboard should see you for the foreseeable future. I mean, just look at that port setup. It's got 2 normal USB 3s, USB 3.2s, optical audio as well. X470 is compatible with the 5000 series processors, so you don't have to upgrade your motherboard if you want to upgrade your CPU later. But if your intent is only to do gaming, then the 6 core's got to be more than enough. Just upgrade your RAM. You can see where I'm going with this. Those 2 components are already worth it. The fact that you get RAM literally for free, it's like 1,000 Rand worth of RAM just thrown in there. I don't even know what witchcraft Evetech pulled, but it's there and it's available for you, and that is going to be all I have for you this week. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do hit us up with a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side. Good afternoon, welcome to Don't Be Wack Wednesdays. Meet your boy Wookie of the Triple XL variety, where I go through the specials on the store of Mr. Evetech says, and I'll give you my top 10 picks. Terrible.